Hey guys.
All right.
All right. So what were you saying
Somebody's
about
breaking
the
up.
3 tracks of communication?
There's interpersonal / organizational, social media track. Then the last one is argumentative, persuasive, however they put it.
I will say this, though. I didn't know that argumentative was a track. I didn't know that was a track, so I learned something new there. I think that's pretty much the only thing I learned that was new. I don't really know what argumentative would even have to do with, but I thought it was interesting that it was a track that was offered here. I think we all pretty much know about the media, social media track, but I didn't know anything about the.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a track either.
I guess argumentative would be good if you want to get into sales.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I actually know someone that I think her track is argumentative, which I didn't know that was an argumentative track. She's going to be a lawyer, so I think that's pretty good. Argumentative. It's probably a pretty good track to start out on, like, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to get like at least one degree.
Right. One of my friends graduated last year with an argumentative track. Persuasive track, and now he has to go through another 4 years of college for law school.
Yeah. Is it like 6 years anyway?
I think it does.
It takes you like 6 years if you can pass the first time around.
Right.
Yeah, because you have to go like 4 years and then whatever it is, maybe 4 more something, I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
I thought it was pretty cool how the interpersonal track has a lot of business account sales representatives, and human resource specialists. Every large company is going to need someone that could have those skills. So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool that you could pair it well with a lot of business applications.
But it's like in our last meeting, it's going to depend on your experience as well to get those jobs.
Yeah, I would say that to piggyback on that those are like great entry level positions. Like he said, like Anthony said, those are, it depends on experience, but you can't get a job without experience anyway. So those are great entry as far as getting an entry into a job or a firm or whatever it is you're trying to do.
I'm interpersonal. What's yours, Callie?
Media communications.
Chuck. What's your track, Chuck?
Oh, my track is media as well. I started off interpersonal, but I think media helps me gain a focus on what I want to do. I think there's a lot in interpersonal that is like media, more to say. And I think media is a great entry level, as well as it's broad enough to where I can continue that track to other things that I want to do.
Right.
Yeah, I like that it's so broad because you really can like tailor it to like what you want to do, like with your experience and stuff. You can start taking jobs like to build your resume and like kind of focus, but you still have options, with that track.
Why'd you pick interpersonal, Justin?
Because it's broad and you can pretty much. Because it's broad and you can pretty much do anything with it. It's like you can get into human resources. You can even go into sales. I got a list if you want me to read it off to you. You can go into marketing, advertising. Here, I'll
That's
read
great.
some of the jobs.
Well, it's looking like basically even under the complementary minors that could help you get into something. Looks like a great way to start would be a communication studies degree. And then as you really start to become a professional through college and taking classes, you could kind of pick which way you want to go with a decent minor, and you could still have the ability to pick things that you want to do with a communications degree. So I don't know. How are we going to tell people to do this? Know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel that, we can't force anyone to do the communications route. But our last meeting, communications is the best way to go instead of trying to change majors halfway through a semester every year. You're adding more years on. You're already having to take a communication studies course in every field that you want to major in, so might as well start with communications.
Awesome. So, as far as this, these talks that we're doing and all that stuff for our project, what is the goal that we're trying to accomplish? And what should we do with this talk that we're having right now to get us to the end? I guess that's where we are right now.
I would
Well, I
say,
think the goal is to like get everyone to be aware of like the tracks, because that's like the most important, because a lot of people aren't, you know.
Oh,
I would
definitely had
say,
no idea.
to piggyback on what Callie said, I would say most definitely to get them to know about the tracks. Not only the tracks, but just the major in general. It's because
Yeah.
once you scratch the surface about communications, you'll want to become more engaged and interested. And knowing that there's many different like focuses of one major is really like an advantage that it has over other majors instead of just that one focus. Because I highly doubt at 19, 20, I want to choose what I want to do for 40 years of my life or for 30 years of my life. And I think that those different focuses help you to be able to not only gain experience, but not only gain a business experience, but to gain like personal experience. No one wants to stay put for years and years and years without gaining like any personal experience.
Right.
I agree with those two, but you also have to get people's attention on how broad of an area communications is, that you can pretty much do anything with that degree, and instead of being specialized in one area.
Right. And I think it's cool that like you can do so many minors with it and kind of personalize it to how like whatever you decide you want to do. Kind of like what Anthony said, like that, you know, once you start learning what you really want to do, then you can, you know, maybe focus your minor on, you know, being more direct with what you want to do and like, you know, finding that like specialized area. Like my minor is public relations and advertising. So when I first started, I was a PR major, and then I kind of realized like all the business courses weren't for me. And someone had just suggested like, well, why don't you be a media communications major and just minor in public relations? And it was kind of like it worked out so perfect because like all those business classes and like like it just none of that stuff is like for me. So I was like, yeah, like that's like so perfect, you know.
So from all this, I would say that it would be great for like people who take that very first communications class to maybe do one of their own topics and speeches on maybe what it is that they want to do, what they think they want to do at that time, and show them how maybe that could be maintained or achieved by taking by studying communications and seeing the route. Yeah, is that making sense? Like maybe that'd be a good
Yeah, that makes
idea
sense.
for the teachers in the very first communications class to kind of make it one of the speech topics for someone to do research and look into the possibilities that this degree could give people, and maybe that way, get some of those freshmen to get on board, or pick a little more stable route than just going on undecided for so long.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
did you see that they are building a new media center on the back side of the Stanball Stadium?
Oh, I didn't know that. Is
I
that where
didn't
they're
see
gonna?
that.
What are they gonna do with that? Is it like kind of like how Williamson is? It's like its own separate campus.
Right.
Or
That's where all the communication classes are going to be, and sports broadcasting area, and
Oh, that's awesome.
that's going to be their own new communication center.
Interesting.
That's really cool. We could probably use that to like promote like those like tracks, like the communication program. I mean, because I know a lot of people walk into Williamson and like they're like, wow, this is so cool. Like, I love this like building and everything, and like just having its own separate thing is awesome instead of just having them all in the bottom of the library.
And that's
Or
another
Williamson.
thing. Like, all the other departments, or the majority of departments, have their own buildings and their own
Right.
centers. That's probably why a lot of like the communication with like incoming students is off, because it's like, where is the communications department? For
Yeah.
one, the office is mixed in with the music building. It's mixed
Yeah.
in there.
Music and all.
For one, yeah, and then for two, it's all in the basement of the library. Like, and half of those rooms are used for classes that aren't even comm classes.
Right.
So it's like nothing is there set on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just got $1 million. Yeah, they just got $1 million donation from, I forget what, some big trucking company.
Cool. Awesome. So
You go into YSU's Twitter page; it's underneath there.
So I think we came up with some good ideas to spread the word, and I don't know. Anyone thinking of anything else?
Yeah, how are we going to do this presentation? How are we going to do the PowerPoint? Like, because it's from when we all met, it's totally different from, totally changed since how it was supposed to be. Like how we thought.
So do we
originally.
all record it separately?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get clarification. Like, I know the outline is supposed to be done. Like, the first 4 areas are supposed to be about our first 4 meetings. That's supposed to be the outline. Then the 5th area is supposed to be what is our campaign, like the outline on how we are going to campaign. I think that we just need clarification on how this is supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm like kind of honestly confused about it.
Like, does she want a PowerPoint in the background?
But like,
So she can see
are
the
we all
PowerPoint
recording like
slides?
our
Or,
parts separately and then uploading them to YouTube or something? Is that how it works?
I'm not really sure. Chuck, do you know? Anthony?
After you guys were saying that, I just made me a little more confused. Because now
I'm
I'm like, well, how are we going to do that? Are we just doing it like this, and then we're presenting each part, and he's
Maybe.
recording it and sending it? Or that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Well, does
But it's
anyone
like,
know
is
how
there a
to?
PowerPoint involved? Like,
That's
I
what
think
I'm
probably a
wondering.
PowerPoint for us to follow us ourselves, but and we probably might have to send it to her. But I don't think it's nothing that like I would have to take my part to show us on the screen like that. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's probably like for us to follow, us for her to speak our own individual parts, and then us to send it to her and send her the outline as well.
Or does anyone know how to modify it? Like one person sends every part to them with their YouTube, then just
Well,
add it
what
all to one.
this is what I'm probably thinking. You know how we're recording right now. What if we all had the PowerPoint? We all had the finished PowerPoint, and we just, let's say you started first, and then my part second. Well, I'm going to go on my part, and we're all going to be on here speaking, so it flows. You know what I mean? So it's like you're going, he's going, and then it's all one video, and then we just upload it. Instead of doing it individually, which will make it really confusing because it won't be one PowerPoint.
that's how I feel about it.
We could also share a screen.
All right, that works.
So we could put it up on our computer, share a screen, so whenever we're talking, we could see the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
But how are we going to do that? I don't know how to do that crap. You're talking technology here.
All right. There's a little button.
Especially on, we don't have the same thing as you, so no one else can record except you, so you got a totally different one.
I've never done a project like this before.
Can you guys see my
Never.
screen?
It
It
says
says
Anthony is sharing their desktop, but I can't actually see your desktop.
Okay. Is that everybody then?
Yeah, that's everybody.
Okay, I stopped sharing it. Well, I guess that doesn't work. I apologize.
I
Like
used
I
to be
feel
able to
like
do
the
that on
best way.
Skype.
Yeah,
I
Skype
feel like our
works.
best way is just to have a finished PowerPoint. Then we all start on this, one slide. We know how how our transitions would be. And let's say like Justin was going first and Anthony was to go second, and he would just follow up after him. So that way it looks like we're all on one page. Sharing the screen probably will work, but then again, if it doesn't work, then we're just like, out of luck.
Yeah,
I think we should ask Dorian.
I agree.
If you get on Blackboard and you get under my grades, scroll down to the very bottom, and she's asking for a speaker notes, the outline, and PowerPoint. So that's why I was curious. Like that's how, like the PowerPoint's worth 5 points, the outline and the speaker notes is worth 5 points. So that's why I'm curious.
I honestly don't know. Even when I read the directions, I was really confused, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah. I'm with you guys. So maybe we could reach out to her.
Why don't we just email her and ask her specifically, say, like, are we supposed to record our parts individually? Are we supposed to do the presentation on Ubu and then...
Yeah, we should just ask her. I think the way I was saying probably makes the most sense, but we should ask her.
Yeah, we should ask her just to be sure.
Here's the thing. She's going to watch this. So how about we have her email us all and have her explain it to us. I mean, she's going to see this video. So
Okay.
Please, Dorian, email us all to explain on how you want the presentation and how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
So when are we going to meet again?
Tuesday, 6:30. It's good with you guys?
It's good with me.
Sounds good. And hopefully we'll have a good answer.
My schedule is not ever like set. Like my schedule's never set. I never know. Like I usually don't know till like sometimes last minute if I'm working. So I'm not 100% sure, but
Let's just touch bases on with each other, like like after this weekend. Let's say on Sunday, Monday, and let's just keep touching bases so that we can figure out a better time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll text you guys. I'll text you guys Monday. I'll text you guys Monday night.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Would there be any chance we could do it maybe earlier in the day, if that might be easier for people, or?
Usually, like, morning would be better for me, like early, like 9 or 10.
Yeah, that would work. I got class at 11, so anytime before that would work.
Anthony?
Yeah, we can just keep our options open, and then, like, on, like he said, like, Sunday or Monday, we can just text each other again and make sure that works, or...
How about, let's do it Tuesday morning and see how that works at 9.
All right, let's say that now and then. Just touch bases on Monday.
Tuesday morning.
Okay,
all right, sounds good.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right, see you guys Monday.
Great.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Send me that link, Anthony.
No problem. See you.